Good morning, good evening, or good night to the lovely people watching. In today's video, we'll be speaking about why going to the gym is not just about the gains. I remember when I started off going to the gym, it was for one singular purpose only, to get big and get strong. But as I started to continue going to the gym more and more, it wasn't only about the repetitions, the gains, and how many sets and how many PRs I could do. I started to understand that the gym is like a playground for us adults. You might be thinking, huh? How is the gym like a playground for us adults? I remember when I grew up that I used to be one of those kids that never fit in anywhere. I didn't fit into the popular kids' place. I didn't fit in with the nerds. I didn't fit in with the people that in general just was outcast too. I didn't fit in with them either because I didn't feel like home. So I remember when I went to the gym, I remembered that specifically that if there's another thing that I really wanted to become better at is speaking, communicating, to become a better human being in general. So I remember there's a lot of cute girls at the gym at the time. And I remember my head was like, damn, she's cute. I'm not going to do anything about it. I'm just going to continue my set. I was aware that she existed, but I was too afraid to speak to her. Because I was too afraid of making a fool out of myself. But all those other times I made a fool out of myself, and I've learned from that. I am grateful. I remember, this is back to communicating and at the gym at the same time. One of my closest friends to this day, do you know how I met him? I met him at the gym. He was doing a lat down pull down exercise beside me, and I was doing a low row right beside him. And I thought for a second, you know what, I've never seen this guy before, and I'm going to this gym for a couple of months now. So when he was done with his set, and I was done with mine, I just took out my headset and said, hey bro, never seen you around here before. What you training today? And that was the start of a great friendship. Because I think that was the moment I went from being insecure to actually taking a leap of faith of communicating. Like when in video games, when you level up the character, like you can gain strength points, intelligent points, magic points and stuff like that. I feel like I escalated my slingshot myself in the right direction by just saying, fuck it, I'm speaking. And I don't regret it, because to this day, that is my gym bro. And I really, really appreciate for who he is, to be fairly honest with you. But it just, the leap of faith that I had to take, that, okay, here's my comfort zone. Here's where I want to get to. I had to jump. So I took my best effort. Even though I was stuttering a little bit or very nervous, I still took the leap of faith and got to the point where I want to be. So from my perspective, the gym is not just about to gain strength. It's also a playground to figure out a lot of things. If you see a cute girl at the gym, honestly, just speak to her. If you want to try new exercise, even though it looks gay, go for it. The amount of times that I've seen on the internet, talk myself out of it, talk myself to do it, the more you fuck around, the more you'll figure out. The more you fail, the more you fall, the more you'll learn. Even better, if you can learn from someone else's mistakes, that's even better, to be fairly honest with you. But another thing you need to understand is that don't be afraid to be judged. Don't be afraid to fail, fuck up friendships, fuck up relationships. It's all part of being human, growing. You know how your biceps grow, right? How your chest muscles grow? You train them. By training your social skills, by training how to become better, you'll become better, you'll become stronger, you'll become faster. I used to, when I went to the gym, I said that I wanted to be like Sam Sulek. I wanted to be strong, I wanted to be massive as him. So I trained like an idiot. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know what my goals were. I was just fucking around for 2 months straight. And up until the point that I watched a video on the internet said, if you have a plan and you follow it, you execute it, you will get the results. And I was thinking, that's actually a fairly solid point. So I wrote down Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then on Monday I said, we're going to do chest and arms. Tuesday is legs or cardio. Wednesday is rest or back. And Thursday is core. And then Friday we either do legs or chest again. And then Saturday is rest, Sunday is rest. That was my first ever plan of actually planning going to the gym in general and trying to make the best out of it. It didn't work. I created a plan out of thin air, just thinking, okay, giving these muscle groups X amount of time to rest, giving these muscle groups a rest. I started to see a little better results because I was planning a little better, and I was watching a shit ton of videos of how to do the best exercise, but I still feel like I didn't get anywhere. So what I did is I fell back to the person I used to be before I went to the gym, just watching anime, not doing anything about my life. And it was this, when I used to watch Dragon Ball Super of Goku, how strong he used to be, and all these motivational things he used to say, I was inspired. And I also remember when I also watched Saitama, I thought, you know what, I want to do the Saitama challenge. I did the Saitama challenge over a summer, the holidays, and I remember when I came back to school, one of my classmates said, hey, you gotten bigger. And that just made me realize that the shit that I'm doing is the things that I want to do long term, going to the gym. I have no idea how many times I have fucked up things in the gym. I have broken equipment by accident. I have raged if I failed a PR. I have screamed happily at the top of my lungs because I got a new PR. But at the same time, the gym is like a safe haven, if it makes sense. That if I'm happy, I will go to the gym. If I'm sad, I will go to the gym. If I'm depressed, I'll go to the gym. Because I believe that physical exercise will solve most. And I'm not saying that. I'm fully aware that, my girlfriend broke up with me. Oh, the solution, go to the gym. No. That's not what I'm saying. That if something were to happen like that in my life, I would have to think, journal, plan, talk, maybe seek out a psychologist, and level up to become better. And as long as you are aware of your mistakes, your failures, as long as you can grow from them in order to get to a better place next time, I will show you something. I actually got a new PR yesterday, and I haven't released the video yet, but you can just hear in the video itself how fucking happy I am. Just by the pure enthusiasm of being able to lift up the weight that you've been chasing for so long. Imagine if you wrote down a goal, you chased it like a madman, like a psychopath, or whatever you want to call it, and you one day achieve it on your own, like I did yesterday. I wasn't planning on achieving a PR yesterday, but I was sick of doing deadlift over and over and over again and get no progress. So I said to myself, fuck it, we're doing this PR. Before I was able to lift that amount of weight, the same day yesterday, I failed twice. And I said to myself, you know what, third time's a charm, let's do it again. So I did. And I was able to lift those weights off the floor, up into the air, and fucking scream, hell yeah. For the rest of the day, it was one of the best days I've had in a long time. And it made me realize that, shit, this journey that I started a long time ago of chasing strength, it's starting to pay off. All those times I've failed in the gym, it is starting to pay off, because when I started deadlifting, my form was god awful. I had a stretch in my lower back, my legs were badly placed, and I didn't even have the best of grip. But when I was able to lift that specific weight off the floor, the enthusiasm just rushed. I remember when I started off with the barbell itself, up until this point of deadlifting 160 kilos. That is fucking awesome, to be fairly honest with you. So the gym is not just a place to gain strength. It is a place of failure, learning. It's like a playground for us adults, that you want to learn something, you want to earn something, you go in there and you do your very best. It is you versus you. Fuck everyone else. But seek guidance when you need it. Take care, boys.